Good morning. I'm here at the Storm Mountain Trailhead, located inside the Roosevelt National Forest. And we're going to hike to the top of Storm Mountain today. And this is going to be after the Cameron Peak fire. And it looks like they have fixed the gate. Last time I was out here before the fire, someone had just totally ripped that out of the ground and bent the gate. But as you can see, that is all new. Official start time, 8:09. Yeah, I bet this was beautiful like 4 weeks ago. Wow. This feels really nice though. We got some crisp, cold air. Yeah, I'm loving it. I am now entering Gallucci Park. And that is going to be the summit of Storm Mountain right up there. This is a pretty easy hike, all things considered. It shouldn't take me too long to get up there. I mean, that's really not even that far away. This is a Gallucci Park. And the sun just came out. Nice. All right. Oh, I just popped my knee. Ooh. Oh, man. But like I was saying, this is where the trail starts going up. We're going to zigzag it right up here and gain the ridge. We're actually going to go to the other side. Yeah, this is my favorite part. I'm getting up there. I don't have too much further, and then I think I'm going to be on the ridge. I just rounded the corner, so I'm getting close. All right, and this has taken me 22 minutes to get up here, and I believe this is pretty much the ridge. And now I just need to take this over for a little bit. We're getting into more of the burned area up here, and this is damage from the Cameron Peak fire in 2020. The fire started all the way out by Cameron Peak and made its way all the way down here. I'm not quite up there yet, but I'm basically on the ridge. Yeah, that first part, coming up to the ridge, is no joke. There are like 4 really steep sections. Yeah, it's a bummer all these trees got burned up. I mean, if there is one good positive thing, is that it's opened up the view to Rocky Mountain National Park over there. I mean, before this was all covered in trees. And then also right out here, you can now see the summit. I don't believe that was visible before. At least you couldn't see it that well anyway. But that's where we're going. right up there to the top. Yeah, this area got roasted. Honestly though, I was expecting to see a lot more down trees in the road, but I don't see where they've had to cut up any of them so far. Huh. This part of the trail is nice and relaxing because it kind of goes up and down for a while. It's a nice break from that last section. It just goes straight up for a minute. The next destination up here is Foggy Park, which was always so beautiful in my opinion. Just really green and lush. But I have a feeling that area got all burned up. I don't know, we'll see. Wow, I can see everything from Stones Peak down through Longs Peak, Twin Sisters, and even the Indian Peaks down there. I'm going up another small uphill section, and I think I'm getting real close to Foggy Park. I'm coming around the corner, and that is going to be Foggy Park right out here in front of me. And it looks like this area did not get burned. And in 45 minutes, I'm up here. Something just moved in the grass over there. Kind of startled me. This part right here is real steep. I don't think I've ever come up this part and not been drenched in sweat when I get to the top. Wow, that's steep. All right, and I believe that is going to be the summit right up there in front of me. I'll be up there in no time. This is like a totally different hike out here now. I mean, this part used to just be engulfed in trees. You really couldn't see anything. And now it's all open. Yeah, this is totally different. I have a feeling the summit's going to be clear too. Yeah, you can definitely see the trail out in front of you now. The thing just winds right up the side. It's getting a little slick back here. And I'm basically up there. I'm going to take this first left, and this leads directly up to the summit rock. And that's the top. All right, it is just now 9:19, which means it took me an hour and 10 minutes to get up here. And this is it, summit of Storm Mountain. And look at the view now. Wow, you get a full 360. Before, most of this was covered up by trees and you couldn't see it. That's looking up to the north. I think I can see Lookout Mountain way up there. And then we get into the Rocky Mountain National Park. And you can see everything from the Mummy Mountains all the way down to the Indian Peaks. Yeah, this really isn't too hard of a hike at all. I mean, it only took me an hour and 10 minutes to get up here. That's nothing. I knew it was short because I didn't even look at my GPS once. It's like when I start looking at the GPS every 30 seconds, that means it's probably a long hike and I'm wondering when the heck we're gonna get there. And that might be the true summit right over there. Just that rocky high point right next to me. I mean, it might be like 2 feet higher. I can see so many different peaks from up here. All the way from the Mummy Mountains in Rocky Mountain National Park, down through Long's Peak, Indian Peaks. I can even see Mount Evans down there. And if it was clear, you could even see Pikes Peak. I can almost see Pikes Peak. I can see Devil's Head right in front of it. But it's just a little too cloudy down there. I'm gonna head down and over to the lookout just on the far side of this high point. But I gotta grab my poles first. Got him. I'm coming down that same little side road that I went up. All right, and I am just about out there. This is going to give us an unobstructed view to the south. That's looking down onto Gallucci Park. You can see the road that I hiked in on, and that's really not too far away. That's looking back up at the summit, and it is 10 o'clock. I've been hanging out up here on the summit for about 40 minutes or so, but it's time to go. It's time to head on back. I'm thinking this is going to take about an hour or so to get down. Yeah, I'm not really sure which one of those rock piles is the true summit, but I always do the one on the right. And so today I thought I'd switch it up and do the one on the left. Coming down through Foggy Park is probably the most beautiful section of this entire trail. It's just awesome coming down this part. Epic views. I just suffered a big knee bender. It popped pretty good. I was limping there for a second. That's twice now on this hike today. I think I'm underestimating this terrain, but it's pretty brutal. My goodness, I almost need my poles for this right here. It's so steep. I feel like I'm gonna slip on this snow. Ooh. I'm having to do that thing where you take little tiny steps and run down. This is really steep. I haven't made it back to a Galucci Park. Galucci. I'm almost done with this thing. My car should be just right up over the hill. It is just now 10:55, which means it took 55 minutes to come down from the summit. GPS has got this right at 5 miles, and that's just a nice little hike. An hour and 10 minutes up, 55 minutes down. Well, I hope you enjoyed that hike, and until the next one, y'all, peace.